Little business.
Pop's World, what's going on? I have a very special guest, actually the last guest of 2023. My guy, First Flight, Take Flight, Ray Harris. Pop, what's up, my boy?
What's poppin'?
How you doing, man?
Pop-o.
This has been the episode I've been looking forward to for a long time. Just to clarify, the promotion picture is a picture of me and Ray back in college when you were doing at the studio when you were doing the
what is it, WCUR
radio show.
Yes indeed.
And when I tell you, I don't know where the footage is, but that was a good time.
I think I got the dancing video
got
on
the dancing
Snapchat.
video for real?
Yeah, when we get done, bro.
Yo,
I think I got it.
I'll see if I can mix something in, like that clip into
Got
this.
you.
But nah, man, I appreciate you taking the time out of your day, bro. This has been something we both have been looking forward to for a long time. You know what I mean?
No
And
doubt.
before we get started, though, I just want to show y'all that I do have some First Flight gear on right now.
Yes.
You get me? You know what I'm saying? He got it on too.
Feel me?
Yeah, we'll get into that.
Shots.
Yeah,
we'll
get into that later where you can get everything from. But yeah, I want to say I appreciate you, man, for taking time out of your day, bro. You know, I know you be busy. You know what I'm saying? Entrepreneur, fitness trainer. You also do therapy, physical therapy with everybody. My man does a lot, you know what I'm saying? Which is why, you know, sometimes when people have schedules, of course, you know, you got to work around their job. But this was something I was patiently waiting for to take the time and talk to you. So, yeah, man. Let everybody know, Pop, who is Raymond Harris.
Listen, Ray Harris, aka Coach Jet.
Yes, sir.
Here.
Yes, sir.
And I'm here. All the Jets is here. So first of all, I want to say appreciate you for having us on your platform, because this is amazing. You know, I've always been told gotta get in front of the camera, gotta do more. I always shied away from it, but as soon as you hit me about coming on, being in front of the camera, no problem. I got you, Pop. Like I said, son,
you the boy, you my bro. You
got to take time. So of course, here in the Duns, Coach Jet, strength and conditioning coach through International Sports Science Association. Been doing it for a very long time. But this really got serious these last 3 years. We're really trying to make it a business and make it a career and actually really focus on it, have fun with it, but really understand, like, I want to do this for the rest of my life. This is, I found out my purpose, so I'm not going to play with it, and I'm going to just stay focused and stick with it and just keep going. So once I found it, now that I can just lock in and just stay there and just keep pushing and just keep doing what I'm doing, I don't even think twice now. Like,
second nature to you.
It's kind of like almost first nature. Like when I wake up, it's the first thing I'm thinking about, even before my job. Like I have to do a little something before I get to my job. Get to my job, I'm doing something with it. So trying to make it first nature, like almost just like breathing, bro. That's how I need to. Coming back from the knee injury and then the injury previous before that, it's almost like, and I'm on my third strike, so I gotta go out swinging. So I was like, if this is my last shot, I'm going out swinging. I'm putting everything I got into it, and I'm not looking back, bro.
That's how it is. So let me ask you, bro. So like when it comes to strength and conditioning and you know, physical therapy and all that stuff, like I know you are an ex-athlete and everything. You play football. Like where did that drive for to like give back to your people, as far as like, you know, coaching them up physically and also helping them prepare to be physically ready by doing therapy? Like what made you get into that like world?
Just mainly myself. Like coming up when I was an athlete, I always thought I had to go to the gym every day, beat my body up every day. I was a heavy football player, so I'm pretty sure you know how that training is. You know, it's not really a lot of mobility and flexibility and things and stuff like that in there. So I can't. For granted, I was fortunate enough not to have a lot of injuries coming up. So I was like, this is information that I feel like athletes and people in general just need to know, not only just to compete better, but just to live a better, healthy lifestyle. Like, how can I train you, a football player, to get up and go run faster when you going to bed sore, your hips is tight and everything like that? So sometimes it starts at a smaller place. And I found out that people didn't really know what that place was.
That's deep.
People was really like overlooking a lot of things. So that's where it came from. I was like, people need this information, and I don't think they're getting it. So I was like, let me really focus on mobility and flexibility and staying in the green, like still being able to train, beat your body up the right way, efficiently, but still come back in the green and be able to get that same effort that next day, if not more.
Now let me ask you this, bro. Was it something that what made you get into that? Was it something that you like saw visually within your teammates that made you say, all right, like, this is I want to give back more through this? Was it something that you visually saw, or was it just an idea that made you?
For me, I think it's just natural, just giving back. Like if I had a dollar and somebody needed $1, I'd be like, listen, bro, I got 50 cents for you.
Yeah.
I figure out, you know what I mean? So it's kind of, I've always kind of been that, how you said, the teammate. I've never been the best player, but people know if we pick Ray Harris, he gonna give us all he got. Like he might not score 30, but them little 2 steals that he get is gonna be a game changer.
I remember seeing you in high school, bro, when you played for Cardinal O'Hara for the basketball team, and even we played against each other in football. I think it was before I transferred to West Catholic. We played over at the new field that they had just built. It was the Monsignor Bonner High School, like the new turf.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I remember they had you back at kick return.
Freshman year, six. Only CD we had. I was hyped by that joke. Coach Snap too. I got in trouble for that.
You did?
I did. I got in trouble for that.
I'm talking about.
Because I was like, only one that scored. I got blacked on for that. Yeah, he blacked on.
One thing I say about him, though, man, like Ray definitely made sure, like, you know, out of all the bigger players in the team, Ray definitely made sure, like, you showed yourself, like, yo, like, okay, I may not be the biggest, but I'm going to definitely like show out in my moment of glory that I have, bro. So that's another thing I can say about you, like your grit, and you're like, yo, like, I'm
it's crazy. That's one of the name of the products, the Grit and Grind Glove. So
So it's
like everything. So and that's how it is. Like everything, like me is all like on purpose. Like everything name is that for a reason. It's not. And sometimes it takes a while for me to come up with these things, but it'll just happen naturally. As soon as it happens, I get that feeling like, oh shit, that makes sense. Like, like it was 2 + 2 or peanut butter and jelly or something like that. Like it just makes sense. And once it makes sense, I just fly with it.
So going back to the injury that you had, bro. I know we talked a couple times, like through that process of you, like I think it was after you got hurt. I know we talked a couple times going through your healing process. Like, how did that affect you? And like, how did that affect you, like mentally and like emotionally? Like, kind of touch base on that aspect, and even going into like taking first flight a lot more serious. Like, how did that? Talk about that.
So, going back to my first injury, I had an ankle fracture.
Okay.
And that was really, I've gotten hurt before, pulled hamstring, AC joint injury in the shoulder, things like that, sprained ankle. But this was kind of really like my first serious injury. At first I really thought, you know, I might get back fast, you know, but I'm going to take my time and kind of listen to what the physical therapist is saying. But man, like, when I say that was one of the worst times of my life, like actually not being able to run, walk, having to sit down, waking up, not remembering that I got this stuff on, and
that happened to you a couple times.
More than a couple times.
When you had your boot on, you forgot that it was on.
Just waking up, getting out the bed, boom, stepping down, forgetting that I even got it on. So just everyday things that I'm used to. It was a complete life change, and like mentally, it was hard for me to grasp, and that's kind of when I learned how I needed to ask for help more. But even through that first injury, it was still kind of hard for me to ask. I'm crutching up the steps, like some of my frat bros seeing me crutching up the steps and things like that, carrying my weight, still going to the job. My job actually told me, and that was actually an important piece too. I was working at Legion of Westchester at the time. I
remember that.
Yes, when I say the people there is amazing people, amazing people, and definitely shout out to Coach Dallas, because he gave me a chance there and really, you know, took a chance for making me a head trainer there. And I learned, I learned a lot from him about running the business, staying consistent, holding yourself accountable. You feel me? So I didn't think I was gonna be able to do that job. Waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning every day.
Was it because of the mental aspect of you being hurt?
It was a confidence thing for me.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
I've always known you be confident.
Yeah,
bro.
and that's kind of the thing. Sometimes I feel like I don't got it, but I don't think I give myself enough credit. People told me that enough times. Sometimes you gotta appreciate the little things.
Appreciate yourself for what you do. I be telling you that sometimes. Like you got, like, you know what you're doing,
and I'm still learning. That's one of the things I'm still learning. And I feel like that's helping me take first flight. To know not to get off the injuries, but I feel like that's helping me take first flight to the next level. Just being a little bit more confident, doing things like this. Like I was trying to, I don't really feel like doing this. I don't even know, but that was my old self trying to keep myself in the shell. But it's like, yo, no, like you're the CEO of First Flight Fitness. This is what you have to do, regardless. Until we First Flight can just be there. You can just sit somewhere like the CEO of Nike do, but we not Nike. We not.
We'll get there.
You feel me? Exactly. We still got some work to do. Like you said, we gonna get there. That's always been the plan, bro. So so it's just taking it to that next level. And I just feel like the injuries hindered me, but they also did help me because it made me see things from a different light for real.
So how did you let me ask you this. Like, I want to get like a little bit more deeper, right? So how did you deal with those nights and those days when like because you were hurt, like how did you deal with the mental and emotional stress?
I cried. Seriously.
Yeah,
I mean, that's literally running, working out. For people who might not know me, I know you know me, so it's kind of like talking to the mirror sometimes. But for people who might not know me, fitness is kind of like all I got. It's brung me out of some things. It's taken me to places that I've never been. So when I say fitness is everything for me, like fitness is really everything for me. So when I couldn't do it, like cried, just sit there. Sometimes I tried to make videos, tried to come down here and get right, especially with my first injury. It took me a while and I didn't have this dungeon. I had the dungeon at Mom Duke's crib because I left Westchester and came back home. You also had the turf down there. You can see the pipes. You can see Charlotte's Web in the corner. So
you was working on that joint.
Yeah, exactly.
Even I'm telling y'all, like he would post videos of him like laying turf down. You feel what I'm saying? Paint. I remember one video you had the all white suit on.
Yeah, indeed. That was at Mom Duke's crib.
This dude had laid the turf down. I think your leg was still messed up. This man had an all white like painting suit on, whatever you want to call it. He's sitting there painting the wall. What is when he says when you say that, I believe, like that's real.
Like and then like I said, I wouldn't have thought about any of that if it wasn't for the injury. But it was a lot of days and nights where it was me just sitting there not doing anything. Even drinks. I ain't even gonna lie. That's just how only way I can get through it because I felt like I lost everything. I didn't know if I was gonna get back or not. And then if I did get back, I was like, I might not be the same jet. So people might not even.
I know how you feel, bro.
It might not, it just might not hit the same. If I do this, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be worth it. But perfection is a thing. People can go 10 for 10 from the free throw line.
They can.
Pitchers can pitch a perfect game. So why can't we be, perfect in some things, but understand that everything's not gonna be perfect, but shoot for perfection. Why not? Why not? If you got a chance to win or lose the game.
Go for it.
I want to win the game.
I'm
100% want to win that game. So for me, it was all about that mindset. But it was really hard coming back. But my ankle injury set me up for my knee injury. Like it set me up for my knee injury because without my ankle injury, my knee injury probably would have sat me down because I was always afraid of hurting my knee. I was always had knee problems in the beginning of my athlete careers, like Oscar Slaughter, jumper's knee, and everything like that. I was supposed to get surgery back in 5th and 6th grade, but I decided not to. Just to take care of it. Just the bone right here. So cousin got the same thing. So right here, the knee a little ashy, but it kept growing out. So every time I would step, it would just feel like something was broken. So they used to call me Mr. Robot. I had this big
Even when you ran track?
See, well, I didn't run track back in grade school. I really didn't start track until high school. I didn't start track until high school. I was a rookie my 9th grade year.
Really?
It was mainly basketball. First grade, middle school, and all that, and then high school is when I really jumped into track, and it was just because I went out there in basketball shoes. Yeah, I went out there in basketball shoes. I ain't really know nothing about track. Done it before a tiny bit, but actually competed. And I was a rookie.
Now you did all 4 years of high school.
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
Now we'll get back to the injury, but like that issue that you had, was it something that just went away?
It was just about keeping that ice, wearing my brace, and really just see. Even at that young age, I didn't know, but it was like
preparing for where you
feel me. Now. So and that just clicked right there, and I was like, and I didn't even know because I know family members that had the same problem that's gotten the surgery.
Right.
You feel me? What I'm saying? I was like, I've never ever wanted to get on the TV. Like, I don't think nobody do. You feel me? So it was always about just relaxing, doing what I need to do in that moment, and then just seeing what goes on. So even back then, I was taking a chance on me and my training and things. So it's crazy.
You didn't know how deep it was for you.
Right, crazy.
So you said your ankle injury prepared you for your knee. Well, how far apart was the injury?
So February, and it's crazy because I'm not good with dates or anything, but. What was it? I believe it was definitely February, and I think it was 2019 when I hurt my ankle. I hurt my ankle, and then what was it? About a year and a half ago when I hurt my ACL. That was 2020. What's this? 2023. I think it was 2021 coming into 2022. So because it was my second year at the school. So that was a doozy. That was a doozy in itself.
Now you don't gotta go crazy, but like, was that one like when you hurt your knee? Was that like all right, it's a wrap, I'm done with everything type moment, or was it like, all right, I knew how I mentally was the last time, I'm not gonna put myself there this time? Or was it harder to deal with because it was another injury?
It was harder to deal with because once the school year was over, I was ready to take first flight. I was like, putting all the eggs in the basket. I was actually supposed to move to a different state, with my co-CEO Damon. We was gonna move to Tennessee and try to get some things, get some things going up there. Like, it was really about to be a
whole plan.
A whole plan. And then 2 weeks outside of break, I'm talking pay, vacay, and everything. Boom, happened right at LA Fitness.
What were you doing, bro?
Basketball.
That's how everybody get hurt.
So look, went out there with my mentor, playing, jumping rope, cruising. We need one more. I'm cool. I'm just here to watch it.
Right.
We need. All right.
So you went off. That's how the injuries happen when you go to watch and then you don't want to play, but you wind up playing anyway. That's the worst.
So just caught into one of them situations where one of the players was hyped at me. Me and the coach got on the court at the same time, so we finally got a dub after losing 3 times. Got on the court, they hyped, talking. All right, I'm running. You can't guard me. Go to guarding. We switch. Guy comes to set a pick. Instead of me running through him like I would do in a real game, I'm not trying to hurt you, dude. I try to go around. He sticks his hip out a little bit, lose my balance. Snap on one knee, crack, shoot left, shoot back. Still kept playing on it though.
You still kept playing on it? Did you feel it?
In the moment I did, but it wasn't really you know how to when the blood going. Adrenaline going, mad that you just feel.
How much longer did you play on it for?
I play at least another game. At least another game. Came home, got done, was limping. Came home, sat down on the couch. Boom, sat down for a little bit, probably putting the tick in. When they go stand up, boom! It felt like I had no leg, bro.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it felt like I had.
Your leg was numb.
Yeah, it was just, felt like I had no leg. So it took me a while to even get looked at by a doctor. It took like a month and a half. So
you just didn't want to go?
No, I wanted to go. Like, this is one of the times where I'm like, yo, I need to doc because I can't see inside. I know something was wrong. But me knowing my body, me knowing how it happened, just going through the injury and what happened, I'm like, gotta be my ACL. Like, it has to be my ACL. When I'm feeling, when I'm trying to walk, the way I'm sitting, it has to be my ACL. So took like a month and a half to go see the doctor. When I went to go see them, kept trying to say it was meniscus. And I'm like, you sure?
Right.
And me, I'm not going to battle with you, but I'm like, what I'm feeling, I think we should probably take a look at.
Dig a little deeper.
They was set on that. So I left that. I just said, I'm not going back no more. Call Springfield Healthplex, no lie. Same doctor that I had in high school that helped me with my AC joint and my hamstring. Dr. Dupre, still there. Saved my life, man. Same doctor. Same doctor. So that made me feel comfortable with my injury. Once I seen it and I knew, I was like,
that's crazy.
Let me not worry. Yeah.
That's wild how you knew. That just goes to tell you how much you pay attention. Like, a lot of people, I ain't gonna lie to you, but a lot of people don't pay attention to their bodies. But that just goes to show how, like, aware you are of your physical being.
And you had to be. And sometimes I feel like I overdo it. Like, I tell people, like, yo, you don't even understand how much stress walking put on the body. And it's like,
No, I get it.
You feel me? But it's just like, I'm just a nerd for little stuff like that. But like, if you really think about it, your feet touch them. It's a lot of stress.
A lot of people want to understand that. You feel what I'm saying? But like, you do this. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, the fact that you know your body like that, and like, you said you were a nerd with it, but it's like, yo, you sometimes you like certain shoes and stuff like that you have, like your heels
matters,
like the bottom of your foot, like you think, like, when it comes to, I don't know all that stuff, but like, just from you walking, like that pressure from the ground can
always
standing.
Really.
Because sometimes
bro,
I get
sitting it for a long time.
I understand it, and we wouldn't pay attention. That's something I wouldn't pay attention to. You feel what I'm saying? But the fact that you're aware of yourself like that and you give back to people, that's a positive.
One key, always meant for the people.
Yeah.
Like, even, it was a time where I wasn't even charging. And if I was charging, $2, $5, because it really didn't matter. I just generally, I just like work people. Some people was crazy for working out with me.
Just like helping.
Just trying to get people, like, get a different perspective on fitness, because it doesn't have to be a job.
It does not.
It doesn't have to be a job. You can 5-10 minutes and you can do a little something that your body will thank you for throughout the 24-hour day or 8-hour day that you work.
And that's what some people don't understand is, like, when I tell people too, like, just move. If you just move your body, like, if you sit down all day, like, them joints that you got, man, they will get stiff. I can tell you for myself, bro, even now, man, like, my shoulder injuries, bro, 2 shoulder surgeries, like, because I didn't move it the way I was supposed to. I moved it by doing, the bench, but you got, that's a whole nother world when it comes to moving your body.
It is.
You have to make sure your body's like, and this, you got to make sure, like, your limbs are actually, like, mobile.
Be able to go through that range. Yeah. So you can get that, you can get the most out of that muscle.
For sure.
Don't get me to chat.
No, bro, listen, you need to know, bro.
Yeah, but
for sure.
Yeah, but like you said, just get moving. That's what got me back from my ankle injury. Like, and then just to touch bases back on Dr. Dupre, and I give that guy a lot of praise. But me just coming back to the dungeon, I was writing. I can say it now. I couldn't tell my job this, but I was writing my own rehab stuff, like my own rehabilitation workout programs, like everything.
That's dope,
from day one, recording myself, like talking to myself as though I'm the client and the trainer, like just going through that, and then I can, like, see my emotions, like, going through it, and it's just like something I had to do. So when somebody else come to me and they hurt their knee, they might not be able to get to somebody so quickly, or have that NFL type of hospital or treatment that they can go to. But I be looking at this stuff every day as though I'm taking care of these people. You know what I'm saying? So
that's how it's
any information I can give back or try to help people with anything, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
You know, now that I'm trying to make not trying to, but it is a business now, making a career. It's a price on it.
Yeah.
Feel me? But always
you
help the people. Yeah, bro. Always. Yeah. Sometimes that's what it takes, and I think that's what definitely helps my business grow too.
Yeah.
Just taking the risk too.
Right.
Taking that risk.
Let me ask you this. So, going through those injuries, right? Like, was there at any point in time, like, like through your healing process with your knee injury, what was that one waking moment where you told yourself, like, yo, bro, like, you can sit here all day and, like, check out, or you can, like, was there something, like, did you talk to yourself? Did you see something? Or was it just like, all right, yo, Ray, come on, dog?
It was a lot of talking to myself, because it's somebody really, really know me. Like, my boys that live in here, they know me. Like, it was no Jet at that point. It was just Ray. So trying to really figure out where Jet at, like, what is he doing? Like, is we here still? So in that point, like, I'm not even Jet like then. It's
Jet was in the corner somewhere upset.
Gone, bro.
I get it.
No, and it's, I don't know, and to some people it may sound weird, it may sound funny, but it's like, that's how I think about it. Like, Jet is really a different entity of his own self, for real.
Nah, I get it.
So right there, it's right, really, I'm just reaching and grasping, trying to connect with somebody that's really not there. I can only get to him through what I do here. Like, when I come in that dungeon, I lock that door. Everything outside that door is gone. It's done. I don't bring anything inside the dungeon that don't belong here. Shut the door, lock it, it's on.
It's just you.
So it was tough. It was definitely tough. That the knee injury, how I was saying before, not to just keep repeating.
No, you good, bro.
The angle for sure helped me out for the knee, because it was like, all right, I was prepared. I've been here before. Now I know how to ask for assistance. I know how to ask for help.
Put that pride aside.
You feel me? Like,
that's a hard piece, bro.
Yeah. Even though some days I was still not doing it, but I struggled. That's why I feel like it took me a little bit longer to get back from my ankle injury. You know, just not being there mentally, not asking for the help, not using my support group, and things in that nature. But I learned from that. So even though my knee injury was a little bit more serious, I got through it a little bit more.
I learned the same thing, bro. Like, that pride stuff, bro. Us as men, I'm just gonna talk about this real quick. Us as men, we gotta learn to stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you literally have help right in front of you, like, all right, like, the heck with, because I've used to be at fault for this, feeling like if I ask for help, oh, I'm bothering somebody or whatever. Like, no, like, if you need help with something, bro, like, you know, if you gotta pray about asking for the help, ask for help.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so the fact that you say that, bro, like, that's just something that's something that us as men, like, we gotta, like, I just want to touch base on that real quick. We just gotta learn, man. If you need help, bro, ask for it.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Like, where somebody can say is no.
Right. You know, do what you can to, you know, make eyes meet. And then if you need a little sense, by all means. I'm still working on it. Like, I know I just recognize my flaws, because I'm motivated by defeat. So I'm motivated by trying to, you know, that stuff is going to help me grow. And even my slogan at one point was like, I ain't like always focus on the negative. No, I'm not. Of course, I'm focused on the negatives, because I want to turn them into positives. Right. You know, I'm not dwelling on them, but I cannot ignore these things. You can't. You feel me? I get you, bro. Cannot ignore these things.
I get you.
So sometimes, you know, it's just a misconception, but I mean, I know I ain't the most out there person either. Like, I'm really, I won't say I'm alone. I guess I can say I'm alone. I'm really to myself, but I'm a people person though. It's kind of, it's weird.
You alone. It's weird. Bro, it's nothing wrong with that, bro. Like, you're like.
And for real, I think it's now I used to say I'm alone. I just think it's the discipline. Like, I have no problem saying no, and I never did. Even at a young age, skate jam Sunday, no school Monday. No. I was always practice, room, gym, something. I was always wired that way. So now
is that something that always kept you cool? Like,
that's why when I say fitness is everything, when I'm upset, having a bad day, don't get my check on time, dungeon, lock the door, here. And it's like a different world. It's literally like it's like a different world. That's why.
And to be honest with you, bro, people who don't understand it, people will look at like even now, like, people will look at us like we crazy when we say like
we are.
And that's I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like look at me like I'm crazy. That's fine. But like, bro, like that's sometimes like it's just working out literally like will like switch your whole mood around. That's the most for me.
That's why I say you'll feel better before you start to look. You know, you'll feel it. You know what I mean? You're gonna feel it before you, and then after a while, you're gonna stop looking for it because it feels so good. You know what I'm saying?
I get it 100%,
bro, because it feels so good.
I get it 100%. No, so fast forward to now, bro. Like with First Flight.
Yes.
Like, what has the process? If you can just elaborate a little bit on like the process of like building like the brand and coming to a place of like, you know, working with other athletes, not just in the US, but outside of the country. Like, what does that be like for you?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Especially when somebody recognizes you. Everybody doesn't like, you know, praise, but who doesn't want a little bit of praise every now and then? When somebody, you know, from far away that really just know your name and just know you from that, but can grasp all that just in that one little moment, and say, yeah, I'm willing to work with you and wear your stuff, knowing to work up close. That's a different feeling. Like, you know, granted, I don't take anything for granted. I love when family members and friends, you know, but I don't take that for granted. But I've been doing it for a long time. They know what time it is.
I feel you, bro.
But it's really a different feel when a complete stranger comes out of nowhere and it's just like, yo, like, what's
that?
And I just like, yo, it's just like, all right, I'm still doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And then just that little breadcrumb and have you just jump right over the tree. And sometimes it don't work out. I reached out to a couple people that I've talked to in the DMs and things like that, and exchanged numbers, and I asked them to, you know, can we do business or would you like to partner up? And no response left on, you know. But sometimes you take that risk and people respond. You know, like my guy from Mexico, Omar De La Cruz. Shout out to you. Cross country runner, definitely get his miles in, but he reached back out to me with no hesitation. It was like, yeah, good brother, you know, I got you. Send it over to me if you can get it to me. So
that's love. I think I seen that. That was recent, right?
That was about a few months ago.
That's what's up. Bro.
So and that's my overall goal. I want to train overseas. Yup, I want to train overseas. That's my overall goal. I really want to be a travel trainer, but
now if I can athletes is everybody.
I really want to do athletes for sure. Basketball, for sure. Team specifically, because I done thought this down to a team. Pop,
talk about it.
Cholet and Fred, or we talking about Real Madrid? I need one of those two spots.
Man, I done worked my man up.
Listen, you done got me tea. That's how I be in the head, you know.
He said, look, I'm gonna talk about it.
I'm talking about So you know, either one of those two teams, and even with the like Cholet, because I watch some of their games overseas, and I follow them on Instagram and comment on their posts and like their pictures, hoping, you know, that they see a little something, they reply back, you know, something, and then something on pop, bro. Something on pop, bro. That's why we here on Pop's World, to make something pop. That's all. Why not?
That's what it's about.
Why not?
Pop and walking. Yeah, y'all on Pop's World. We finna take it.
Got to.
Take First Flight, baby.
Got to, bro.
So let me ask you this, man.
First Flight Fitness.
When it comes to just like overall, as like everything that you have been through, you know, within fitness, going from like young to your injuries and everything, what's the one thing that you have learned that has kept you like headstrong?
Quick. Oh, my bad. Because that joint shot right into my head.
You cool. Like, what's the one thing that you've learned over the years that has kept you, even in the hard and difficult moments? Like, what's one thing you could talk about that, like, you've learned that keeps you at a place of like, all right, we here. I'm good.
Quitting is obsolete.
There we go.
Then that's why as soon as you started talking,
I was waiting for him to say that because I know what that is. I just want you to say it.
Bro, quit. Can't quit, bro.
Yeah.
I think sometimes people get the misconception that when you fail, then that's a sign that you should stop.
Yeah.
Nah, when you fail, that means you have a lot of things to get better at.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's all about perspective, and that's where the motivated by defeat. So quitting is obsolete coming. It's all about perspective and how you look at it.
Yeah.
It's all about how you look at it. Like,
if
I would have let the knee injury take over, and I wouldn't be sitting here on Pop's World.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? And I know this is gonna help me do bigger and better things.
And that's another reason why I was so adamant about having you on here, bro.
Needed to do this.
Because I feel like for you, and this is another thing for myself, bro. I feel like for us, it's easy for us to, you know, talk to somebody one-on-one and put a program together, work out physically.
Yeah.
Right? But I feel like sometimes we don't challenge ourselves enough verbally.
Right, exactly.
Mentally to be able to talk about like stuff like this, bro, because outside of us being like physical specimens, bro, and being able to do the things that we do with our bodies, but we hold a lot of value within the things that we say.
Right, exactly.
So that's another reason why I was like, bro, like I want you to like, and this is me as a homie, as your boy. This is me like, bro, like, you know, like talk more.
Right, you know right.
Share your voice with the folks so they see like who Ray Jet Harris is.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got it. Like I said, you got it. You do everything behind the scenes. But I was looking forward to this one because I'm like, yo, my man, you hold so much like value that you can give the folks.
Sometimes don't even realize that. But that's like a growing process. Like every day I'm trying, you know, you said be appreciative of them small things, but that's what the injuries really did for me. They made me appreciate just being able to walk down here and come down here because I couldn't do it for a long time.
Yeah.
You know,
I remember seeing videos of you
taking that time, scooting down here
down here to work out, bro.
Yeah.
I was doing Russian twists with the leg out like that.
Had to get down here because I was like, yo, I can't stop this time. I was like, I can't stop this time. And then that's something that, you know, one of my good brothers told me, Deontay Pryor. He said, can't let the business fall no matter what. He was like, if you the CEO, it don't matter, bro. He was like, you cannot be feeling good, he was like, can't let the business fold. And I recorded myself saying that day, you know, when I was coming off the ankle injury, and I still watch these videos sometimes of these days, especially when I had the knee. And I was like, can't let it fold. Gotta do it. Like I done birthed this thing. I gotta see it all the way to the end. You know.
That's real, bro. That's real how you say that, man. Because I feel like for myself, like even just in general, man. Like sometimes, like when it comes to like starting something, I told myself, bro, you started something. Like you done quit on multiple things, but don't even try that.
Right.
Like it was an idea you thought about. You know what I'm saying? Even just in general in life, right? Like, I don't know who I'm talking to, but like when it comes to just doing stuff, man, like if you start something, if you in a hard position or whatever the case is, man, like it may be temporarily hard for that moment.
Right.
But if you don't stop, like reach out to people, be like, yo, hey, like, can you help me with this? If you gotta talk to somebody, like, yo, but whatever it is, whether it be like, you know, business, friendships, relationship, man, work through that joint.
Yeah, two minds is better than one sometimes.
For sure.
Still learning that. It's all about growth. And then like being, like you said, being aware.
It is being aware.
Like really being aware and then understanding that some people, you know, perspective might not be the same as yours, and you know, but you know, you just gotta even be understanding of that and say, yo, they not you, so it's okay if they don't understand what you are doing.
Exactly.
It took me a while to even understand that, because sometimes my discipline and sacrifice comes off as me being standoffish or I don't want to talk to you or ain't even that. Like, I just know when I got a goal, when I got something to log in on, whenever I have really written it down in my notebook and I've locked in and I've said I'm going to do it and I ain't letting nothing stand in my way. I completed it.
That's really how it is.
I completed it. Simple as that. When I had my boot on, and I reached out to the Henrique brothers in Grand Rapids, and I said, yo, right before New Year, I said, I'm still hurt right now, but next year, I want to fly out there and come train y'all. Yeah. Got to. I love what y'all doing. I love the hustle. I love the grind, like gritty grind. When I get out this boot, coming to see y'all.
I'm coming to see y'all.
Man. Got out the boot by July. We were there June or July. I was in Grand Rapids that next year.
That just goes to show, like, when you really, man, I'm telling y'all, man, when you really want something, you know, like, don't get in your own way. Like, this has been the getting in my own way thing has been has been a staple for me, like, recently, like the past couple of months. Like, don't get in your own way. Like, when you
that's powerful.
No, for real, man. Like, you can.
That's powerful.
A lot of times we can unintentionally get in our own way, and like I'm just gonna talk about, like, we can get in our own way, but in us getting in our own way, we block other blessings and other things.
Seriously.
We don't allow God to do what He has to do, because it's like somebody trying to shoot a basket, right? Somebody who you need to win, but you are standing in front of that person, waving your hands in front of them. It's like,
making it difficult. Stop. Yeah, making it difficult.
You're making it difficult.
Yeah, seriously.
For yourself to be able to win that game.
Sometimes it's right there.
It's right there in front of you.
Sometimes it's right there, and when you so locked in and focused, sometimes you can miss it.
You can.
Like, you can. I got an example. It's a quick story. Blaze Pod had reached out to me to do a partnership when I had my little ankle injury.
Right.
But I was so upset with myself for being hurt.
Yeah, bro.
I was like, I'm not gonna get that in it. Didn't even respond. So, but then when I got right, and now my videos are even better, and I'm back to being, they didn't reach back out to me. So it's like
you reached out to them,
and then they didn't reach back.
Cause
Cause before I dropped the ball.
Yeah. Now another thing, sometimes we let our emotions get in the way.
Yeah.
Like, feeling in that moment, it takes away from our opportunity.
Yup. And who knows? You know what I mean? That could have. But lesson learned. Motivated by defeat. Keep pushing. Next time I know, regardless of the fact, that's still there somewhere floating around.
Facts.
Feel me?
Big facts.
That's just how it is.
One thing I want you to leave the folks with, bro. If there's anything, I like to ask everybody this question. If there's anything, any words of encouragement that you can give to any entrepreneurs, any upcoming personal trainers, any therapy, anybody in the physical therapy world, as far as trying to get something started, somebody who may be struggling, somebody trying to figure it out, what words of encouragement would you give that person for them to, when they see this, keep it pushing?
So I'll say for everybody out there, especially the entrepreneurs, I'll talk to the entrepreneurs for sure. It takes time, patience, grit, and you gotta really want it. And you gotta be comfortable with saying no.
Yeah.
Understand that sacrifice ain't always gonna feel good or be easy. It's gonna be more than just, I gotta wake up early or be somewhere. You won't have to say no to some important people that gonna want you to either be someplace. But if you want to build it and they understand what you got going on, understand, can't take it. Don't take it personal. It's just, this is life right here. This is A. This is A. So if you're an entrepreneur and that's plan A for you, treat it like plan A. Treat it like there is no ABC after that. Just understand that things going to happen. You might fail. Oh well, that just means there's some growth somewhere. So that means that's good. Everything going good, you just sitting there. Nah, you always want to grow. There's always different levels. You can always break a new ceiling. The highs of the athletes are still doing things, still trying to figure out how can we now that we're not in the game, not in the NBA or NFL, how can we buy a team and do it? So it's just all about perspective. Staying locked in and understand, do whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes.
To get there.
If you really want it, you really want to go get it, do whatever it takes. And understand that it's gonna take some time. Everything takes time for sure.
Yo, Pop, listen, bro.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Of course, listen, bro. You didn't pay that. You give him my all.
This is my guy right here, yo. No, I appreciate you 100%, man. You know, we talk often all the time, bro. We're checking on each other. Before we roll out, tell everybody where they can find you on all platforms, and also let them know about, you know what I'm saying? First Flight merch. You get me.
Got the great
you get me
right there. Got the little listen.
Come on.
All that.
What's up?
First Flight Fitness _ on Instagram. Firstflightfit.com for the website. Check it out. I still got some compression tights up there. We just dropped a new set for Black Friday. I still got the sell up there. So if you want to take advantage of that, please do so. And then Pop, I wanted to give one of your viewers, if you can, I wanted to actually get him a pair of the 360 socks that I got on.
Oh, for real?
For one of your viewers that's always listening, one of your subscribers that's always tuning in and commenting. So from First Flight, for you, for having us on Pop's World, we definitely want to give you, products that you can take back to your Pop.
Nah, bro, I appreciate. I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, of course, man, of course, because you ain't have to do
dope,
this.
Bro.
You feel me? You ain't have to, do this, have me on there. But like you said, bro, you recognize that something needed to be done, and it just needed to be done.
Man, sure. One thing I'm gonna tell you about this dude, I'm not gonna be long. This dude got it. I've seen the videos of my man like scooting up and down the steps trying to. I've seen that. You know what I'm saying? So like sometimes like that one person may not see like how hard they're going, but when the other person is watching from afar, you have to recognize it. You know what I'm saying? This dude works I try not to cuss in this joint, but this dude works his ass off day in and day out. You know what I'm saying? I call him, bro, what you doing? Yo, I got a client, blah, blah, blah. So like, anybody else, what area are we in, bro?
Chesapeake, of course.
What other areas?
Orange and Black.
You travel, right?
Oh yeah, all areas. Listen,
Orange and Black.
First Flight Fitness. It's flight for a reason. We're not afraid to go anywhere.
You heard him. My boy's willing to travel.
We go anywhere.
My boy's willing to travel. So I'm just gonna say, anybody who needs any like physical therapy help with their joints, anybody who's looking to, any athletes who are looking to, get better,
rehab, speed and agility, mobility and flexibility. Especially for y'all football players. A lot of 7-on-7, a lot of new leagues. Not a new leagues. So if you're doing 7-on-7, fall ball, winter ball, tap in with me. I got you. I can keep you nice and fresh. If you're not an athlete, you just trying to come down and get some work in, I'm still your guy. That's why it's First Flight Fitness. We're a one-stop shop for whatever you need. It's like that for a reason. Like I said, we travel anywhere, Delaware County, I sponsor a team out in Wilmington, the Wilmington Wolfpack. They actually about to start their season up soon.
Let's go!
I got a couple athletes on there.
Let's get it!
Yeah, trying to manifest a lot of things. Got a shot to go to Costa Rica next year.
Let's go.
Yeah, got a shot to do that with a team internationally.
Come on, dog. Keep it rolling.
Yeah, we did door to door. We did city to city. State to state. Now it's time to up it up a little bit.
Let's go.
Me?
Come on.
That's
rock and roll.
Yeah.
Let's rock and roll. So look, this is what I'm gonna do, right? So he said he's gonna give me some stuff to give to a subscriber. He's gonna give me some stuff to give to a subscriber, somebody who tunes in often. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reach out to, when I choose a person, I'm gonna reach out to you via DM on Instagram, right? I will let you. What we will do is I will send you the First Flight socks, the giveaway that he's doing for y'all. What I'm gonna need y'all to do is I'm gonna actually need you guys to actually get a video of yourself, right? Receiving this, send it to me. I send it to him. Post it so we can get my man First Flight out there. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Taking the time out of your day to make this thing shake, bro. Again, like I always say, the work continues, man.
Always.
Keep doing your thing. Everybody, check out First Flight.
There it is.
Because once you work with my boy, man, y'all gonna get that work in.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Man.
What's up?
Subscribe if you're not subscribed either. How you watching? Not subscribed.
You heard what he said.
And if you subscribe, Free gym. You get some gems.
Sure, appreciate you, bro.
You already feel me, bro.